So my name is Megan. I've been with Meet since 2018, and I head up the permanent medical writing division. Meet Recruitment is a global life sciences talent provider with offices in New York, London, Berlin, San Diego, and San Francisco. The function of medical writing involves the production of clinical and regulatory documents that report back on all of the data collected from clinical trials, and basically reports against all of that in a concise way so that that information can be put forth to regulatory authorities and essentially help get drugs approved and put on the market.
So my name is Meghan Cordell. I do recruiting for specifically regulatory writing. I do just full-time permanent hires, mostly on the East Coast, kind of across the whole US. And I started here in the summer of 2021. They are key employees within the regulatory space. They work really closely with the regulatory affairs team, pharmacovigilance, biometrics, as they kind of are not like the glue, but they bring the drugs along through the clinical trial. So without them, drugs wouldn't move from phase 1 to phase 2, et cetera, onwards, because the FDA wouldn't be able to approve them. So through these documents, they're really showing that drugs are safe. They're showing all their findings, how drug interactions work, just everything that they're testing throughout the clinical trials. So they're kind of behind the scenes, making sure everything is running smoothly through the FDA, et cetera.
My name is Nina, and I head up our contract medical writing division, and I've been here since February. A standout medical writing professional, especially a consultant, is really, really good to a medical writing team or a biotech or a pharma company, because they can come in and really help the team submit the document that needs to be submitted and push it along faster, make the process more efficient. And yeah, the drug development process would be absolutely lost without medical writers.
I've found this year that the medical writing market has been rather competitive. I think clients are being very intentional about the talent that they bring into their teams, making sure that they're bringing on top-tier medical writers who have a really high caliber of experience. So I think that it's kind of a mix between being a candidate-driven market, but also client-driven in the sense that they're really looking for top talent and being very intentional about the writers that they bring into their teams.
I think contractors are vital to this market because a lot of the biotechs don't have the money to spend on projects that they want to, unlike 1 year ago, 2 years ago. And given that, I think that contractors are the perfect budget-friendly solution to get someone in there ASAP and start working on that project, keep it moving towards submission, keep it moving towards whatever goal they have of moving it towards phase 2, phase 3, post-market. Contractors are vital for that.
Within medical writing specifically, we have a few full-time recruiters here that just do full-time permanent regulatory writing hires. So we have the market very, very well mapped, especially on the East Coast. We also have colleagues that do regulatory writing on the West Coast. So if there is a medical writer in this area, one of us have spoken to them over the years. It's not a very big market, but that just means we know what writers have worked in which therapeutic areas. If you have a specific document type you need written or you need to bring someone in for a submission, we can pull up, here's all of our writers that are within that space, who have plenty of experience within that space, and then give them a call as well.
I think that a lot of times clients think that top medical writing consultants are looking for top compensation or top title, but really I've found that they're all so passionate about their projects that they're looking for documents and projects that are really fascinating to them, therapeutic areas that are really fascinating to them. A lot of times there's been a lot of interest in the CNS space, in the neuro space, in the gene therapy space, because those are experiences and therapeutic areas that are really hot right now.
The candidates that we're working with are mostly looking for companies that have really exciting science going on behind the scenes. So companies that have an exciting pipeline of drug candidates, but also just from a cultural standpoint, really interested in finding companies with environments that will foster their career development and give them opportunities to expand their skill set.
Meet is primed to help our candidates and clients, whether it be searching for a role or searching for a hard-to-fill gap, given that our job all day, every day is to network with everyone in the life sciences industry and hiring managers typically don't have that time. You know, a lot of times they're head of medical writing or head of clinical operations, and they have so much stuff to do and they're so busy that we can really specialize in keeping up to date with our network and making sure that we're familiarized with the top trends in the industry. And we specialize in hard to fill roles. We work around your gaps and your budget. And because we are one of the top performing life sciences agencies on the East Coast, West Coast, and globally, we have that reach into the industry and into all the top biotech and pharma companies that is so valuable to our clients.
If you're looking to build out your medical writing team, please get in touch today. I'm confident that we've got an incredibly well-established network of candidates that could add incredible value to your team.